Today is, I don't know today's Friday. Sunday I'm going to Woodstock. We actually did meet in Woodstock. Yeah, we did.
We did meet in Woodstock.
We did meet in Woodstock.
Yes.
How can I forget you?
Everyone was all around you all the time.
Yeah, that's right.
You were quite popular in Woodstock.
Anyway, tomorrow we're having a big event, World Experience number 4. It's our 4th year in a row. Or maybe 4 out of 5 years. Anyway, John came in said he wanted to visit Arnold's Way. This is fine, and he told me his story. I said, man, you gotta share your story, because I never met anybody who does much juice fasting as you. Yeah, you're on. Why you do it, boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, okay. First I gotta say, Arnold's inspired me for many years, watching his YouTube videos and learning. It was just absolutely fantastic. So it was so neat to come around the corner and
good.
hey, I'm in Arnold's Way. So that was really cool. We were excited. Yeah, I started the juice fast because I had to do a cleanse because of my job that I was working at, and it turned out that I have some solvents in my blood, and so part of the protocol is to cleanse your blood. So the juice fast was something we thought would be really good, and Kristen here has been making a lot of juice for me. And
what's a lot of juice look like? Because you said you drink a lot of juice.
Well, if you want to see a lot of juice, I can show you what a lot of juice. But it's about 200 ounces of juice, jars and jars, watermelon juice, carrots.
So you drink 200 ounces per day.
200 ounces, yeah.
Per day.
Per day.
Per day.
Per day.
Now that looks like that much.
A lot of food.
A lot of food.
A lot of vegetables.
It's a lot of jars.
A lot of jars.
What it looks like is a huge compost pile in our yard.
Yeah.
Wow.
A huge compost pile.
Wow.
It's got to be further away because it starts really smelling.
Wow.
It's doing its thing. But yeah, it's a lot of juice. And it's,
So that's your main source of food then?
It's
Only source of food.
Only source of food is 200 ounces per day.
200 ounces per day. Work all day long, like the pool in the sun.
Right.
It's fantastic.
Fantastic, yeah.
I'm up early in the morning and I'm going till late at night, whatever it is. You know, the energy is just really steady. It's great. It's super clean.
So explain what a 200 ounces of juice looks like. So anybody wants to know about 200 ounces a day.
Yeah. Well,
and what time you start the day?
In our house,
7:30.
she might be around 7:30. I'm a little earlier than that, but.
Today
she for juicing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Today you did like 3 or 4 hours?
In order to have enough juice for the weekend, I juiced for about 3 hours, and then he juiced a watermelon after he got home. 2 watermelons, so we have a lot of juice in the trunk right now.
So basically about 4 hours of work got me 2 days.
2 days.
Yeah.
So I'm good to go. It's right outside in the trunk of the car, and so that's what it takes for 2 days. That kind of work.
What they normally do 2 watermelons?
For one day, it's usually
What's your normal day look like?
2 watermelons.
What time you get up in the morning? Lunch, dinner, boom, boom, boom.
I mix it up a little bit because sometimes Kristen will get me cases of Valencia oranges, and she'll juice the oranges. Which everything I gotta also say, what I've been doing is I've been doing the juice totally without any fiber or cell membrane. So it goes strained through the bags, and we cold press it like a Norwalk juicer.
Right.
One side has to press, so it's cold pressed. Kristen even peels every one of the oranges, and we put that in the bag, and we press the oranges. So it's a lot of work, but well worth it. I mean, it's fantastic. And honestly, I feel like, I've done 75 days or something like that, but today is 62 consecutive because I had one interruption that we had to do because of one of the treatment protocols. But I feel like I don't want to. I don't even care that when I start eating.
To eat, and he always says, I may never eat again because I feel so good on this juice.
So people say, well, how long are you going to go? What are you going to do? I say, well, look, I don't really know. I know I have a goal, and from doing the master cleanse a couple times a year, I know when I start eating after the master cleanse, typically within 2 weeks you put on around maybe 10 pounds. That's eating vegan, raw, good, healthy food. That's where you bounce back out from a fast.
Right. I know that about fast because you weight.
Yeah. So I just figured I'm going to go 10 pounds if I want below what I want to be my weight, but really you just go until you feel it.
Right,
you know, and so that's what's happening with me. When I say, you know, I don't care if I really eat again, I'm sure I'm going to eat again, but right now, it's like no bother, you know.
What do people around you think? Your employees and stuff like that?
Yeah, most people think it's absolutely fantastic, and then there's a small percentage of people, and they'll say, "Oh no, you're looking a little too thin, you know, it's too thin." Because I've always been big and thick, and yeah. So, and my two sons and Kristen's daughter Bella is, you know, we're all vegan. So, you know, even at where I'm at now, they can be preparing whatever dish it is, and it's just and it doesn't really bother me because.
So how many ounces? You get 200 ounces per day. So how many ounces per hour? You like that? Like 10 ounces per hour, 20 ounces?
You know what? I just pretty much steady.
Drinks throughout the day. If he really gets into something working, he might go a period, but then, you know, try to be consistent, keep the blood sugar level consistent.
Well, how do you know?
You can always tell.
I know.
He'll know
I'm
if he's dipping down.
Right.
Yeah, that's what we call
I'm a hummingbird.
Right.
I'm juice man hummingbird. Anyway, when you start to feel it, it's like, oh, okay, so you start drinking.
What does that mean you start to feel? What does that look like?
It's just all of a sudden, what it is I start looking where my juice is.
Is that right?
Yeah, so if I'm working, so where do I put my juice, you know, so I'm ready for some juice. So if I go a little bit because I'm into something, then when I go to have my juice, I might drink a quart or 2 quarts, you know.
You can also
if I'm just drinking like 8 ounces, 10 ounces at a pop, you know, and I keep doing that steady, then it's just all day long, and then so, you know, it's like, oh man, I'm empty. Sometimes I look like I gotta slow down.
Right.
So
I don't juice. I eat bananas.
Yeah. We all eat bananas too. We buy the cases, you know, and but the juice is absolutely fantastic, and the taste, you know, is just incredible.
Is this organic, by the way?
All organic, yeah. And Kristen has a gift with raw food, juices, smoothies, and she can delicately prepare and blend some of the most harmonious, melt in your mouth, pop juices and foods that you wouldn't believe it. And her juices are incredible, so I'm always having her instantly saying, okay, what's exactly in there and how much did you do? So we write down. We have our own recipe book that we've been building for years. Yeah, we do. And
I don't have a juicing book yet.
Just driving up here, she made me another juicing recipe, right? And I got her right in the car. And I had her while she said, don't do it while you're driving. I turned to Michael and I said, go ahead, say what it was before you forget it, you know? And gosh, it's wonderful.
Good.
Yeah.
Anyway, anything else you want to say? Right, Center for Longevity. This is all her trapezes.
Yeah.
You know, there's a yoga, shiatsu place, which you know what it is? We're brothers and sisters, right? Because I do arm gym, I also do shiatsu. And I've known Kim for 10 years. I said dead.
Hi.